handstand push-up is an advanced calisthenics move. It it requires tons of balance, tons of strength, and in my opinion, it is one of, if not the funnest moves in calisthenics. I don't know why. I think it is. I just think it's like the coolest thing ever. Like you're able to push yourself through space, no legs, no anything. It's just one of the coolest moves in calisthenics. And able to actually do a handstand push-up, my prerequisites for it will be to do a 20-second handstand and be able to do this exercise at least like 5 times in a row. And I'll show you what that is. So what this exercise is sort of like a frog stand press, and what it's teaching you is actually how to press out of the bottom position. See, you can actually go down into the bottom position while you're in the handstand, but a lot of people can't come back out. So what this exercise teaches you is how to come up out of the bottom position. And it looks like this. And then you keep doing that, you do that like 5, 6 more times. So those are one of my favorite exercises on how to get out of the bottom position out of the handstand. And the frog stand, just holding the frog stand in general, that definitely helps. So if your frog stand is very, very solid, then I'm tired, hold on. Yeah, if your frog stand is solid, then you have a pretty decent base to start off with. And of course, with all calisthenics moves, if you can only do one, that's better than doing none. So if you're stuck in a half rep, that's better than nothing. I started with half reps. It looked crazy, but after a while, you're eventually start to gather the strength. So say for instance, you're here. See, I'd rather you guys do that to start off with, because it's teaching you, okay, I could go from here, and then you start going a little lower, and then you start going all the way. Now you've got one full one. And partial reps in calisthenics are actually very important. So I would definitely consider doing partial reps of handstand push-ups if you can. But yes, you have to remember this is still a handstand, so it still requires you to hold it like a handstand. Now, I'm going to go into the positioning, which is not as important as you would think it is. All right, guys, so there's 2 positions that could be done in the handstand push-up, and I'm going to show you guys both. All right, guys, I went ahead and took my shirt off so I could show you guys the 2 different positions. And after I show you guys the positions, I want to tell you why either position, you could go with either one, but which one I would personally prefer, because we're not gymnasts. We're just street workout guys. We're just trying to make some gains. So the first one is the one I would personally want you guys to learn. And now the second one is a more gymnastics type, very, very strict, very, very straight, but not very, very practical, because again, we're not gymnasts. And that's the second one. Now they're both the exact same thing. There's no real difference. The only difference is basically positioning, and that's it. If I had to choose which one to do, me personally, I would do the first position simply because it's easier. Second position, honestly, it's a little harder, on the front delts, but other than that, they both work the exact same muscles. They're both basically the exact same thing. And just a little basic handstand tip here that definitely applies here is you always want to keep those lats engaged. Always bring the arms forward and up. Keep those lats engaged, and always, it helps if you keep your triceps tight. Well, the back of your arms, your triceps, if you keep that tight, it definitely helps keep everything in as well. But in order to actually help you keep position, you just want to keep your lats engaged. That's it. That's the entire trick. Just keep your lats engaged the entire time. Always make sure you're staring at one point in front of you. If you stare down at the ground, you're gonna fall over. If you stare way far in front of you, your body's gonna follow. Because wherever your eyes gaze, wherever your head's looking, that's where your body follows. Of course, you always wanna keep your core tight. Of course, you always want to keep your core tight, you know, keep this tight, keep your butt cheeks tight. That's it. My own personal journey with actually getting the handstand push-up basically went like this. I got into the handstand immediately, and I was like, awesome, I can now start doing handstand push-ups. Horrible idea. Don't do that. Always make sure you could have a solid handstand. So then what I did, I started doing handstand push-ups. They were awful. Like this, my handstand was bent like this. My handstand was bent like this. This is basically what they look like. So if your handstand push-up looks like that, it's all good. Mine used to look like that too. But it went from there. Then I went to going all the way up, going all the way down. And then I was like, this isn't straight. I gotta get it straight. Can't be a banana. So I got it straight and went from there. The tips I put in the video, I followed the same thing. So I'm not misleading you guys, but that was my personal journey to actually getting into the handstand push-up. So it might help. I hope it helps somebody. But yeah, you guys definitely are not alone. I was there. So I hope you guys liked the video. I hope I explained everything to where you guys can have a slightly better understanding of how to actually get into a handstand push-up, and when you're in position, how to actually execute the move. But yeah, please like, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It helps me, you know, keep making videos, keep trying to help you guys. So peace.